Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, #1. Keep it locked.
I can feel him moving in the wind, yeah, and I can see him moving in the rain. I can see him in the calm, I can see him in the storm. I can see him in my life as the blessings tumble down, tumbling, 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 tumbling down. Yeah, the praises go up, the blessings tumble down. He's a mighty, mighty, mighty God. What a mighty God. He is an awesome, awesome, awesome God. Yeah, can you see? Can you see? Yeah, he's a mighty, mighty, mighty God. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, he's an awesome, awesome, awesome God. I look around and see what God has done. Hey, how He has given us His only Son, and I wanna say, whoa, what sweet salvation, Lord, man's great redemption. It was filled with love and devotion, yeah. And I won't forget Calvary. I wanna give my God all the praise, yeah. That's why I serve my Lord throughout my days. And I really wanna say, whoa, what sweet salvation, yeah. Lord, man's great redemption, Lord, it was filled with love and devotion. And I won't forget Calvary. Yes, sir. Hey, Lord, hey. What great salvation. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll look around and see what God has done, yeah, yeah. How He has given us His only begotten Son, yeah, yeah. And I really wanna say, yeah, whoa, yeah. What sweet salvation. Man's great redemption, it was filled with love and devotion. And I won't forget Calvary. Oh Lord, I said, oh, what sweet
from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. He who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. Hear these words: I am a messenger of the Lord. Anointed and blessed. I am a messenger of the Lord. Anointed and blessed. I am a messenger of the Lord. Anointed and blessed. I am a messenger of the Lord. The Lord is rich.
It's all about you. LA's fine with sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm Tree Road, rent so low, don't you know? But I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride. I have said
You are now locked in. You are now locked into the most powerful voice across the airwaves.
say why.
This is a Chris Whilby show.
Only steal.
The Chris Whilby show is heard right here on Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. The international show with Jamaican vibes.
All became one.
Every Thursday right here on www.caribbeanvibesradio.com.
The changes you talk about me.
Covering the globe. Covering the globe. Did I tell you that we cover the globe like no one else can? Of course we do. From Montego Bay to Manhattan. Good evening to you, Manhattan.
Let me go.
From Kingston to Canada. From London to Lagos.
You don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being.
We are everywhere.
Oh,
Streaming live on Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. And of course, we're blazing across the tri-state area on Linkage Radio.
heard at
We rule the nation.
even the chat.
This is where culture meets conversation and music meets movement. It's the Chris Whilby Show,
I am saying
where Jamaica connects. Jamaica connects with the world.
I am lost and I
Guess what? When Jamaica connects with the world listen.
am
Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Let's get the show on the road.
there
Good evening to you and you and you. Where are you tuning in from?
and no
Where are you tuning in from? We're live, and we are rocking. Your Jamaican boy is in the house. Your boy from St. Thomas, Jamaica is in the house. Let's go, everybody.
I am said when I am lost and I can't even say why. You're leaving me alone.
I tell you. I love it. We're here, everybody. Good evening to you and you. Everybody who is tuning in, I want to say welcome to the Chris Whilby Show. the international show with lots and lots of Jamaican vibes. And so it's another Thursday, and we are here. Hope that I'm finding you in great spirits. Yeah, I do hope I'm finding you in great spirits. We have the hot topic coming up shortly. We also have a number of things a number of clips that I'm going to be playing for you this evening. But the theme for this evening is Jamaica. That's the theme for this evening. And there's a reason for it. But I'm going to play some songs for you, man. I'm gonna play some songs for you because we need to be celebrating Jamaica. Yeah? We need to be celebrating Jamaica. So, how's everybody doing? I hope that you are in great spirits. We are here at Thursday, as usual. We I don't know. It's been for me, it has been a very, very long week. I don't know. It seems as if this week has been a little bit longer than some other weeks, you know. My linkage radio massive. Hold on, door. I hope everybody is in good spirits. But for me, it seems as if, I don't know if it's just me. Is it just me? Is it just me, or this week has been a little bit longer than usual? I don't know, but I hope it's not just me, and I hope that we are, everybody is getting over the hump, and we are going to get into Friday in one piece. Yeah, TGIF. Some people are saying TGIF, but I don't normally say TGIF because you know what? I still have to work on a Saturday. I work most Saturdays, so it kind of rings a little bit hollow when I hear if I say TGIF, it's gonna ring a little bit hollow. So yeah, but yeah, let's get the show on the road. We're getting some gospel music in there, and then we're gonna do some Jamaican songs, man. Jamaica, because we're celebrating Jamaica this evening because we have a lot to celebrate. And we have a lot to give thanks and praise for. So as you come on the YouTube channel, those of you on the YouTube channel, I want you to share the link. Those of you on CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, you're not in a place to be watching. I want to say welcome, Linkage Radio Massive. Hello. And also to Fit FM 96.7, your life, your music. Jamaica. All of you tuning in, big up yourself.
Kindly will help me. Loves and cares for his own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. Burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend. If I ask him, he will deliver. Make whole my quickly and hand. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens are low. Burdens are low. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me.
Sensation and every nation of the moderation. This is the time for a happy meal.
What must I do?
Meditation. No matter first enjoy the celebration. Yeah. Mama, daddy, auntie, daughter, and youth man, enjoy yourself in your homeland. A little more, I and I rope in. Corrupt a bit, pana I will lick a scene. Cause when I check it out loud, no way no better than yard. Cause when I check it out loud,
I say good evening to you, Sister Patricia. How you doing?
all nations have their
How you do?
celebration, and every nation has their inspiration. This is the time for a happy
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the YouTube channel, alright?
nation, yeah. Even great enemies sit up on a reason. No time to war in a this season. Up, down, 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 come together. No matter what the time, no matter what the weather. Cause when I check it out loud,
Hey Christina, good evening.
no better than yard. Cause when I check it out loud, mama, daddy, auntie, daughter, and youth man, enjoy yourself in your homeland. A little more, I and I rope in. Corrupt a bit, pana I will lick the scene. Cause when I check it out loud, no way no better than yard. Cause when I check it out loud, no way no better than yard. Cause when I check it out loud, no way no better than yard. Oh no. All nations have their sensation, and every nation have their moderation. This is the time for a happy meditation. No bother first enjoy the celebration. All nations have their celebration, and every nation have their inspiration. This is the time for a happy meditation. So come together as one great nation, yeah. Sweet Jamaica is now on the move. Help me with my song and let the
Caribbean
people
vibes
come sing
Yeah.
along.
The
Take
very
from the
best
hearts of the
nation
Caribbean.
Caribbean Vibes Radio,
America.
number one.
Yeah,
Keep
this
it
is Tal
locked.
Magilla representing for Chris Whilby and KVR Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio with the Vibe Master. Yeah, man.
And if you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in, no, it is not. It is not festival time.
Sweet Jamaica is now on
It is not festival time.
with my song and let the people them come sing along. Take up your good,
We are celebrating Jamaica this evening.
take up your books, then people let us go.
We're bigging up Jamaica this evening because
So let us show. Sweet Jamaica,
Jamaica is on the move, right?
go.
I don't know.
If them a
I don't know how you feel or what you think, but I believe that Jamaica,
dead one, they make them come. If them a screw fed,
it feels to me that we're finally turning the corner, yeah?
one, they make them come.
And I'm gonna get into that in a moment.
Rain and fall, but they don't get off. Pull up your sleeve, man, no tell me about no hard luck. Come on, fat, just leave Danny. Let the man come dig ground with me. Today we sow, tomorrow we reap.
Yes, sir.
If them a ballad, run them make them come. If them a screw face, run them make them come. Run them, make them come. Run me, smell it, don't act silly. Don't call your son the one named Willie. We want to work a little faster. We gonna dance all about little later. Stripes and all and I boots too. Don't worry, Granny, I've got one for you. Grandpa Joseph, please run come. Here is your high boot, go have some fun. This a hard time, can't last long. Dance be merry, the work is done. If them a dreadlock, run them, make them come. If them a ballad, run them, make them come. If them a screw face, run them, make them come. Run them, make them come. If them a dreadlock, run them, make them come. If them a ballad, run them, make them come. If them a screw face, run them, make them come. Run them, make them come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing? Yes. It is the Chris Whilby Show, the international show with Jamaican vibes. And it is not only the vibes that we bring, we bring information to you too. We bring discussion, we bring debate, we bring ideas. So, I don't want you to believe that this show only cater to just entertainment, because we entertain, we uplift, yeah, and we inform, or the other way around: inform, uplift, and entertain. So while the entertainment is a major part of what we do here, we also must appreciate that we try to keep abreast of what's happening around the world, and we try to have meaningful debates. Sometimes I, the presenter of this program, sometimes I present some topics a little bit controversial, and sometimes people don't necessarily agree with me, whether it be politics, religion, social media posts that we discuss, whatever it is that we talk about here, items of news, current affairs, whatever it is that we talk about, I am just a presenter, and a lot of times what I do is I present something to get people's feedback, and then there are other times when I just present the facts, right? Now, if you guys are following Jamaica news, you would have heard that there was a protest. There was a protest in Jamaica over the police killings, according to some people, right? Now, there are two sides to the coin, and I have to talk about it. And the reason I was playing the Jamaican songs, ladies and gentlemen, is because we have to call a spade a spade. And Jamaica has been gaining. Jamaica has been winning. But if you hear some people, you'll believe that it's the other way around, right? And so, while we are cautiously optimistic that Jamaica, in terms of the murder rate, that Jamaica is moving in the right direction, we still have to be mindful that this is Jamaica that we are talking about, right? So although we're moving in the right direction, and it is, I've been watching what's happening with fascination, because murder rate or general crime, I think they say, is down about 37%. But a lot of people aren't celebrating that. And I'm asking the question, why are a lot of people celebrating? Because to me, it seemed to me that a lot of people would rather chaos, confusion, murder rate rise so that they can use it as a weapon against the government. Say what you want, take it how you want. This is my opinion, and this is how I view it. You have some people, and this is my honest assessment, you have some people who they are just not happy. And it goes both ways. And it is a sick thing that happens in our society. The opposition, and I want people to understand when I'm talking about government and opposition, I am not talking about JLP and PNP. I'm talking about government and opposition. Because this is how we function in Jamaica, and it's time we cut it out. For me, it's probably just wishful thinking, because every opposition wants to be in government, and so when they are in opposition, one, they find all the solutions to every problems. They know how to fix it, and when they go in government, they struggle. Happens every single time. When you're in opposition, the government can do absolutely nothing right. If the government find cure for cancer, the opposition, they have to criticize it because they're opposition. And the opposition, while in opposition, always want things to go bad. They always want to paint a negative picture for the government. And guess what? A lot of times it works. Negativity sells. But everybody, we have to have a mind of our own, and we have to look at what is happening. And so let me just play this clip here for you. I found this clip from what was happening in Halfway Tree recently. I'll play this clip and we come back and discuss it.
So when you make the man them do them work, too much crime, I take over. Yeah, some people are going like say, and them are the lie, you know. See the liar, and they must take it by truth. Take on by truth. High and low place. God upon the throne. And if God upon the throne, this need to clean up. And the children them need to walk with pride and dignity. And them can't do it because we have some predator. I get to them and stop them in them track before time. These are the law of the earth. And if the law can't carry out the work in peace without interruption, somebody got to go. Someone got to go. Do your work with respect, pride, and dignity. Let no man stop you know, from execute righteousness upon earth. Who know the law? No other law, no let go do no. And back down. Thief and murderer are going to become the law. And no come back down. Regardless of talk I want to hear. Stand up for the country and move the hands of wicked from around us. We don't care who them is. No one is above the law. No one is above the law, God. Me a shake the kingdom of the wicked and put the grace of God upon the throne. Jamaica need to repair the damage. Damage mama, damage papa, and damage Pitney. All let loose in the kingdom. I do all manner of evil. It must be a stoppage to that. Can't control your son. Well, the law.
Police doing their duty. When criminals are killing people, nobody now come say anything. But as soon as the police doing their job, they come out to stop them. One security force, one Jamaica constabulary force, and right there, so it is.
So far, we have some persons gathered. They are very orderly, very peaceful, as we anticipate they are putting forward their advocacy. And we are here just to ensure that they are able to have their peaceful protest without interference. And so far, things are going as planned. We have a number of police officers here just supporting the law enforcement and the public order aspect. And so far, no challenges. So we see, we see they have a number of cars representing different views that they're advocating for. So some of them we are already aware of them. Some of what they're advocating for are things that are very well being implemented in the JCF. So it's a democracy, and as a police force, we respect the different views. We listen to the feedback from persons who advocate, because I know that the Jamaica Constabulary Force, we are the biggest proponent for justice and the protection of persons' rights, etc. So we have a responsibility, and we welcome all the partners and all the voices that we can collectively come together to see a more peaceful Jamaica, a safer Jamaica. So whatever any society can do to ensure that the average citizen in this country,
Kids out there that police abuse, we might sit at home and watch it on news or read it in paper, and the people jump to assertion and pinpoint things on them, because you have people on social media saying that my son is criminal. That's why the police them treat him the way they treated him.
Right.
You understand? But my son is none of that. My son is a good student in school. You understand? And things that the police are saying that he did not do it.
The little 14-year-old girl with the police. Who don't come out. Who don't come out. Who not criminal. Who not murderer. You're murderer. You're murderer. Gunman for dead. Gunman for dead.
Oh.
Number 2, family. Number 3, family. Number 4, family. Number 5, family. Number 6, friends. My daughter's schoolmate. That's why I wear blue. None of them are thinking that. All of them are thinking that. Nice man, one man, and machine man. Yeah?
Yes,
all right. So, ladies
because
and
we
gentlemen,
have to,
that's what
and
we
it is
have,
working. So far, we are.
That's what we uncovered with a video that we found online, outlining what is happening or what happened at the march. I have some more information in that regard. But listen, my man, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting what's going on.
Don't act silly, but call your son the one named Willie.
Well, we're going to get into the hot topic shortly. Stand by for that.
You're gonna dance all about little later, stripes and all, and I do.
We the town of the people. This is that you wipe on the street, don't make a rhythm. Really good, this coming your way, like I was saying.
We're celebrating Jamaica. Because no matter what happens, you know, we're all Jamaicans, you know. Whether we live a yard or we live abroad, we are still Jamaicans. And we love Jamaica to our heart and our soul. We know so every party love Jamaica. PNP love Jamaica. GLP love Jamaica. No party. If you celebrate or you're a part of none of them, we know so you love Jamaica. But it's just how we go about doing things, you know what I mean? I know that most Jamaicans,
Sweet Jamaica.
I would dare to say, majority, vast majority of Jamaicans
Jamaica, let me see your hand.
want to see the best for Jamaica. I believe that with every fiber of my being. I am not here to denigrate anybody. I'm not here to cast any motives on anybody.
All over the world, I'm at the jam rock fever.
I do not believe that the PNP hate Jamaica. I do not believe that the JLP hate Jamaica.
This run out.
I do not believe that the opposition leader hates Jamaica. I do not believe that the Prime Minister hates Jamaica.
Starfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little.
A lot of it is just politics. It's just politics at play.
I feel like
And if you celebrate the green,
to the rhythm and move your feet.
you tend to believe and follow everything that they say and do. They can do absolutely no wrong for you.
Listen to the sky and let me
If you celebrate and follow the orange, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter what the person do. The persons do within that party.
Sweet Jamaica.
You just can't see beyond the color. But I'm here this evening to ask you, those of you who are listening in Jamaica, as we're here in the diaspora and we follow what's going on, we love the country and we do our part. I do my part, putting the facts before people and having robust discussions. But at the end of the day, you are there in Jamaica and you're going to have to vote. And we want you to think about the issues that's affecting the country. We want you to think about who is best suited at this point in time to deal with the problems that Jamaica is facing. We have global issues. Who can stand up and represent Jamaica on the global stage and make us proud? I want you to think about that. Everybody who is celebrating Jamaica and who want to see Jamaica win, who is best suited to take us into the next 5 years as we are up on election? Which party is best suited to govern Jamaica?
I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just a move your feet.
Mr. Jackie, good evening to you. What's happening?
Sweet vibration, boy. Sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Lord of mercy. Sweet Jamaica. It won't sound rich again now. Sweet Jamaica. Let me sweet Jamaica. All over the world, I'm at the jam rock fever. One strong people with a powerful culture. Baba with silent, the fastest runner. Jamaican girls, them sweet like sugar. Ackee and starfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little higher. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Dance to the rhythm and move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Boy, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica, we nah left ya. Love me a key and my saltfish, we nah left ya. Champion man banana, we nah left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we nah left ya.
Ain't nothing like this sweet cool breeze a jam down. String up the sun, one heap of vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place, I work a fish a steam down.
Me proud of me island. Lord of God, me say me proud of me island. Come Mr. Vegas, we proud of me island. Outlaw Josie will me say me proud of me island.
Sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand.
from Bob Marley and the real as them are the real icon. Arthur International Curry, them are the first champion. Now Usain Bolt are the world number one. Sweet, sweet Jamaica, I feel the island style. Don't let it go down. So make it flow, make it flow, make it flow. That's how we teach you. We say I am with it, and we not go away. Sweet jam down with it. Yes, we say we not go nowhere.
All right, so let's get into the hot topic, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the hot topic. So, would you end a friendship or avoid one because you are aware that the person is cheating or being unfaithful to their partner? Would you end a friendship or avoid one? In other words, would you unfriend somebody? You and a person, you're friends for whatever time, whatever number of years. You and that person are friends. But you find out that the person is cheating. They are in a relationship that you do not approve of. In other words, them messing with somebody else's person. Would you break up that relationship? Or would you avoid getting into a friendship? You're starting to develop a friendship with somebody. And when you realize that, hey, that person is cheating, would you break up the relationship or would you avoid that person? Listen to this clip and let me know your thoughts afterwards.
If I know that woman is a side chick, that woman could never be my friend. Let me reiterate this. If I know that woman is out here sleeping with somebody else's man or someone else's husband, I will never ever befriend that woman. Why? Because she's untrustworthy. Because she has no allegiance, because she has no integrity. If you will willingly and knowingly lay down with another woman's husband or another woman's man, you are someone that has very poor character or a very low self-esteem. And baby, either or a combination of the two is not a good mix. At least not a good mix for me. Because I know women who have slept with men just so they can feel like they're punishing another woman. Excuse me? I know women who are engaging with other people's man because they hope that that man leaves that woman or that man treats them in the same way that they're treating their spouse or their significant other. Y'all need to remember something. You are the company that you keep. The people that you surround yourself with is a very big indicator of who you are or what you will allow. So as for me and my circle, baby, ain't no side chicks around here. Because if you are willing to compromise your integrity, you'll also compromise mine. And I don't play that shit. Stay safe. If I know that woman is a side chick, that woman could never be my friend. Let me reiterate this. If I know that woman is out here sleeping with somebody else's man or someone else's husband, I will never ever befriend that woman. Why? Because she's untrustworthy.
Yeah. You heard it. So that is the hot topic. So let me put it my way. Would you mind your own business if you have a friend and that friend, your bona fide friend, because she's talking about, if you have somebody and whatever, to how she's putting it across, I'm assuming she mean that, like not getting a new friend. That's what I'm thinking. But what if you and the person already a friend? Would you break off your friendship? Let me know your thoughts. 508-762-7621. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Let me play it again for you. And you decide.
If I know that woman is a side chick, that woman could never be my friend. Let me reiterate this. If I know that woman is out here sleeping with somebody else's man or someone else's husband, I will never ever befriend that woman. Why? Because she's untrustworthy. Because she has no allegiance, because she has no integrity. If you will willingly and knowingly lay down with another woman's husband or another woman's man, you are someone that has very poor character or a very low self-esteem. And baby, either or a combination of the two is not a good mix. At least not a good mix for me. Because I know women who have slept with men just so they can feel like they're punishing another woman.
There you have it. So what's your take? What is your take, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with the show?
Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya. Love me a key and my saltfish, we not left ya. Champion man banana, we not left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we not left ya.
Ain't nothing like this sweet cool breeze a jammed up. String up the sun, one heap of vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place I would publish a scheme done.
Me proud of me, I love Jamaica. Now that
Let's do it. And in a deer, everybody jump, put your one in a deer. Move to the left and put your one in a deer. Move to the right and put your one up in a deer. Oh, brrr, bambi dumbe. Boy, padabadubade. Brrr, bambi dumbe. Oh, and if you think that Jamaica no nice, check Tones River Fall. Brabadum, babadum, babadum, bambi dumbang. Oh, and if you think that Jamaica no nice, come a downtown here.
So we have big up Jamaica this evening, you know. Yeah, man, that is the theme. So it's not festival time.
Jamaica nice, welcome one and all. Brrr, badabadum, babadum, bambi dumbang.
We have to big up the country, not true? Yes, man. If we not big it up, nobody not gonna big it up for we, you know.
Be a key and the rundown, make
we can't stay there.
the sweet reggae music fun can't run. No war and crime, make people come. We have a nice time, make people come. And the tourist resort, make people come. From east, west and north, the people them a hunt home. And everything's a Jamaica no nice. Check Tones River Fall. Brabadum, babadum, babadum, bambi dumbang. Hey, and if you think that Jamaica no nice, come a real town where the whole is dance. We have things so you come for Johnny, come when we come back. Whoa, yeah. And if you think that Jamaica no nice, take a one trip down a boat trial. We have things so you come for Johnny, come when we come back. Hey, I say when them come, watch them a turn in a the boiling sun in a the sea. And I say when them come, man meet a woman or a woman meet a man and them married and done. I say when them come, watch them document last card, them no one left jam down. I say when them come, state of emergency down and everybody have fun. And if you think that Jamaica no nice, check Tones River Fall. Brabadum, babadum, babadum, bambi dumbang. Oh, yeah. And if you think that Jamaica no nice, come a rock fort at the mineral bath. We have things so you come for Johnny, come when we come back. Hey, and if you want with Jamaica nice, welcome one and all. Brrr, badabadumbe. Whoa, badabadubade. So we tell them say and in a deer, and in a deer. Everybody jump, put a one in a deer. Move to the left and put a one in a deer. Move to the right and put a one up in a deer. Oh, yeah. Brrr, bambi dumbe. Whoa, badabadubade. Brrr, bambi dumbe.
This is the land of my birth. I said this is the land of my birth. I said this is Jamaica, my Jamaica. The land of my
Yeah, from the heart of the Caribbean into Latin America. Yeah, this is nostalgia.
a big shout out to all those who have never left the shore. Still holding the fort back there in Jamaica. Proud of you, man, keeping the flag high. And those of you who have left for whatever reason, but you're still representing and still flying the flag high. Representing for Jamaica every chance you get. For those of you who say you can take me out of Jamaica, but you can't take Jamaica out of me, I want to big you up this evening. Because you have some people, you know, they leave Jamaica. And that's why they say they flick stone back at them, you know. They left Jamaica and flick big stone back at them, you know. I have seen it, I have heard the stories, I have listened to people, I know people. Or right here. And they vow. They vow. Some of them say they will never even go back there. And some of them say them nah go back, they gonna live. Everybody have them own reason to do whatever them do still, but guess what? No matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. Jamaican. No business wanna say. No business what nobody say. That's one thing I can't take away from me. Nobody. What we say?
I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. Don't matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. I love the girls, coconut water and white rum. I hear some people say they are going away, but if I even leave, I won't be going away to stay. I'm a born Jamaican, I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. Don't matter where I go, Jamaica is my home.
And believe me, when me say it from my heart, no matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. So you see, when me attack, me don't want no guy, me don't want no girl come tell me nothing. You understand what I say? Because Jamaica belongs to the whole of we, you know. So you have some people who they believe that they are more Jamaican than some of we. For whatever reason, they believe that they have a bigger share in Jamaica than we. But we're there for this evening to set the record straight. We're there for kind of set the record straight. Say, hey, listen, we don't have no more share than nobody else. The whole away, born and grew at Jamaica, are fit with Jamaica. And we love it. And that's why when we talk about it, we talk about it so passionately. Yeah? So when we see the issues that is affecting the country, we talk about it. And we all have our own voices. We have our individual voices and we have our collective voices. And sometimes we can organize. Sometimes, like myself, I have a microphone that I use to some effects, and some of you can organize, and you organize and you let your voices heard. That is democracy at work. So the election is coming up, and people are drawing into their own corners. Everybody is going into their own corners, and they're doing what they do best. They advocate for their party, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's one thing that I kind of don't like, you see, is when sometimes people come out and hide behind their microphone and pretend as if they are neutral when the message that they are sending out is anything but. And the public, most of the times, the public see through the nonsense, because we are not idiots, you know. Some people might believe, say, we're fool. But we're not fool. We are not idiot. We see what are going on. We understand what's going on. And you have a right to advocate for who you want to advocate for. But one of the things we don't like is when you pretend to be neutral and you pretend to be just giving the news while you are being very, very biased. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present a 2 minutes, 22 seconds of, I don't know what you call this, a commentary from the Jamaica Gleaner. And this is their perspective, the Jamaica Gleaner. And I want you to listen carefully. This is the Jamaica Gleaner's perspective.
These are the facts with Andre Williams. For the first 119 days of 2025, a total of 108 civilians have been killed by the police during alleged confrontations. This is a 138% increase compared to the 44 fatal shootings recorded in the same period last year. This marks 5 consecutive years of year-on-year increases in police fatal shootings. If this trend continues, the country risks surpassing the 258 deaths. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, in its 4th quarter report, cites that out of the 189 fatal shootings for that year, 76 took place in planned operations. Of concern, 24 people killed had no gun or weapon on them, and 10 were men with mental illnesses. Body-worn cameras have not featured in any of the planned police operations this year, nor any year prior. Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, staged a peaceful protest on Tuesday aimed at spotlighting the escalating crisis of police fatal shootings in Jamaica and demanded accountability, justice, and systemic reform. Through this protest, JFJ called for urgent reform, not to diminish the police force, but to strengthen its alignment with human rights, values, and the rule of law. The facts are, in 2024, INDECOM received 24 rulings for charge by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. Of the 24, 9 were for fatal shootings. Among the cases in 2024 is a triple fatal incident which occurred along Windward Road in November. Charges were preferred against the police after CCTV footage provided evidence of 2 police officers allegedly executing 3 men and planting firearms at the scene after claiming a shootout. From 2011 to 2023, only 15 convictions resulted from 118 concluded cases involving state agents investigated by INDECOM. The facts are, police fatal shootings by the month are 28 in January and February, 25 in March, and 27 so far in April. These were the facts with Andre Williams.
All right, so those were the facts. Those are the facts. Not disputing the facts with Andre Williams. And according to Andre, in January we had 28 shootings, in February 28, in March 25, and in April 27. Now, I have a problem with, and I'm very uncomfortable. It is rubbing me the wrong way. Very, very uncomfortable with what I see happening, ladies and gentlemen. The fact is that over the last, these are facts. So he just gave some facts. I am also going to give some facts. Over the last 3 years, crime has been going down steadily in Jamaica. That's a fact. Murders have been going down in Jamaica. That's a fact. Yeah? To date, we have almost 40% less murders than last year in comparison. Right? At this time of the year, we have 40% less. Overall, the statistics will show that we have major crime is going down, murder is going down, and the people of Jamaica are feeling better and they are supporting the police officers. Facts. But for some strange reason, some people just cannot accept that. It seemed to me, and this is my honest opinion, it seemed to me that some people, they want to report. They want to hear that you have 5 people get shot today. 10 people get shot today. 12 people get shot today. It's like they thrive on that. No, that is not happening. That has not happened for a long time. That is not happening. It's not happening. And now you have protests because the police are eliminating the so-called gunmen. No, I'm not here to carry water for the police officers. I support the police and their actions. But we have an oversight body that is called INDICOM who will investigate and should investigate these police fatal shootings. And if a police acted improperly, they should be charged and be removed from the police force, and if need be sent to prison. You have the oversight body. And they have been working, the oversight body has been working, and people have been charged where the evidence showed that they acted improperly. They are working. But why is it that when we have hundreds of our Jamaican brothers and sisters getting killed, when we have hundreds of our brothers and sisters being slaughtered, we do not have anybody coming out and marching? We do not have anybody coming out and begging like this for it to stop. We don't have these organizations. We don't have them coming out and pushing back against the criminals. But now the police are winning. The police are finally winning the war. They are finally getting a break. And we some of us in the diaspora, we're now feeling good because we're like, whoo. Because a lot of people in the diaspora will tell you that they do not want to go back home because of the crime. Some people, that's the number one issue. Some people, two major issues me hear people talk about all the while. Crime and the healthcare system. And a lot of people say if they can get the crime under control, I will go back. And finally, there's some good news. And some people just can't take the good news. It's like they're pushing back. So while these are the facts with Andre, he's highlighting these things as if to say the police are doing something that they're... The police are killing people who they say are attacking them. It's not like we have not seen where these guys attack and eliminate police officers, you know. It's not like we have not seen how many police officers, I don't have the statistics, how many police officers died at the hands of some of these men. We don't hear some people talking about that. Lots of police officers die in combat. Lots of police officers get injured in combat. And at one point, it was as if the police officers were helpless. We used to say, boy, the gunman, them gun bigger than the police and the police them afraid. This is a talking point that we used to have. Because the police, they weren't able, it seemed to us that they weren't able to get a handle on the thing. And now, finally, there's a strategy in place. The police and the government have invested heavily into rebuilding and retraining of the police officers. And Jamaicans in Jamaica are feeling safer. Jamaicans in the diaspora are feeling safer because now they can go home and don't have to fret like that. A lot of Jamaicans I used to hear it here. People used to say, boy, the crime down at Jamaica. The crime. That was the first thing. And now we are here. And it's like people are pushing back against the... I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to participate in the discussion, or if you want to talk about that topic, 508-762-7621. But it's not a good feel for me. You know, it's not a good feel for me. And let me read from the Jamaica Observer of May 1. On Tuesday, as if to commemorate the first anniversary of the receipt of $52 million from the European Union, the Fund Human Rights Programs Jamaicans for Justice JFJ staged a demonstration in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, against alleged extrajudicial killings by police. Let me pause there for a moment. There is no evidence to say that the police in Jamaica at this point in time are engaged in extrajudicial killings. None. Right? But here you have Jamaicans for Justice. Because of the numbers of police shootings, they claim that this is wrong. Why is it wrong? If these guys are attacking the police, why is it wrong for the police officers to push back and defend themselves? But anyway, let me continue. No doubt the event planners at the JFJ would have patted themselves on the back for coming up with the idea of a protest demonstration. But after the handful of people who showed up in Halfway Tree, they might well be ruining the decision. JFJ completely misread the desperation of Jamaicans who have been existing on an island awash with blood for decades on end and are now seeing the beginnings of a change they have yearned for in the falling number of murders and other major crimes. I am reading from the Jamaica Observer. So far this year, January 1 to April 27, there have been 227 murders. Let me pause there again. Let me pause there because I want people to get the full picture of what's happening here. You know, I don't want to leave this program because it is heavy on my heart. I don't want to leave this program and people don't understand where I'm at. So far this year, January 1 to April 2027, there have been 227 murders. And even though there is a drop in murders, it's still 227 of our citizens, of our brothers and sisters that have been killed, not by the police, by gunmen. And guess what? Guess who we don't hear talking about this? Guess who we don't hear protesting about the JFJ? We don't hear who is out there advocating on behalf of the people, the innocent Jamaicans who are killed, or whatever Jamaicans, whether they're innocent or not, who are killed by gunmen. We don't hear anybody advocating for them. This represents 132 fewer lives lost. 132 fewer, or a 37% reduction compared to the corresponding period in 2024. Major crimes are down by 19% over the same period, Security Minister Dr. Horace Shank told Parliament on Tuesday. Ordinarily, this should have been an occasion for celebration, not just by the government for making inroads against marauding gunmen, but by the Jamaican people who suffered long and hard, paying with their lives and livelihoods, and of course, their hard-earned taxes. JFJ may demonstrate in the cause of police accountability, but it must take care that its message resonates with the Jamaican people who are not supporting any unproved, unlawful police killings, but just want a break from the heartless gunmen. We give the last word to Miss Gillian Scott, who posted the following lightly edited gem on her Facebook page. Quote, JFJ is an important entity. Many excesses have been turned back as a result of their work. But this is where they lost me and, in my view, lost the narrative. They first framed their protest as too many killed in shootouts by the police. They compared police killings here with police killings in the USA. Looking at the sheer numbers without looking at murders per capita of both countries, I was stunned. Jamaica has been in civil war for decades. An uptick in police activity was bound to generate more casualties. What did they expect? Indicom is still in place investigating. The benchmark cannot be number of police killings. It must hinge on the output of Indicom investigations and the numbers of murder per capita. When many pointed out to them, the JFJ, that they should have had a different approach that framed their intervention as advocacy for body-worn cameras, they slightly shifted the narrative. By then, they lost the momentum. The police indeed need to wear the body-worn cameras. But to take a stance against the police in a time of historic successes against crime to a crime-weary nation was foolhardy. This did not warrant a protest. It warranted nuanced, high-level advocacy for body-worn cameras, while offering guarded congratulations for the decrease in the crime rate. They have come out on the wrong side of history as out of touch, uptown, pencil pushers who do not care about the lived realities of many in volatile communities. I wore blue today in solidarity with the police, but my pants were black for JFJ as a reminder that we must do things the right way for the sake of the integrity and success of JCF investigations. I could not have said it any better. Could not have said it any better. That person put the quote in the right. That is exactly what I'm talking about. JFJ, they made it seem as if because there is a rise in police killings, the police are just out there slaughtering innocent Jamaicans. How many people have come forward to say most of these men were innocent? We don't even... You remember, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shut up. But you remember when you used to see gunmen getting killed and people blocking roads and all of that? How many of that you see nowadays? We're rarely seeing that. Because these guys, the police, are working assiduously. This police force, is not the police force of 6-7 years ago, This police force, they are equipped. They know what they are doing. They are strategic. They know where the criminals are, and they are going for them. We're living in a different society. We live in a different world. Technology is available to track people, whether they like it or not, whether they believe it or not. So when you see Wanted Wednesday, whenever you see Wanted Wednesday, yeah, the police know where these criminals are. When they put them up on Wanted Wednesday, this is my opinion, nobody not tell me nothing. But I've been studying this thing and I watch it. Because they put them up this week, and if they don't come out, if they don't come in with them lawyers, by next week, the police are going for them and eliminate them. It's working. So we need to support the police.
Some people say they are going away, but if I even leave, I won't be going away to stay. I'm a born Jamaica, I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. No matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. I love the girls, coconut water and white rum. I'm a born Jamaica, I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. Don't matter where I go, Jamaica is my home. I love the girls, coconut water and white rum. I'm a born Jamaica, I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this.
Time gets a little hard. John Brown, then forward abroad. Left him wife and pick me, talk about him gone a foreign country. I threw him got the visa, but he couldn't get no work. Cold bus him shut him off, he come back a yard. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I love you, I'll never leave you again. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I mean it, I'll never leave you again. Some left them nice grandmama and them nice grandpa. on a foreign country. I show them that visa, they bring back all the TV. Some bring Volvo and the video. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I mean it, I'll never leave you again. Jamaica, you are the land of my birth. I love you, I'll never leave you again. Me left me pretty sunset. I down on Eagle Bay, half in the water, half in the sky. The people are so irie, don't you ask me why. Coming here was easy, man, if I leave again I'm sure to cry. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I love you, I'll never leave you again. Jamaica, I'll never leave you again. I mean it, I'll never leave you again. Me say me left me pretty sunset down on Eagle Bay. Beautiful sunrise.
Man, I like how Jamaica run. Sick of this folk career. Alright. When the Jamaicans run anything.
Alright, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Jamaica and what's happening. And we had a little bit of hiccup there. But yeah, the show must go on. But yes, man, it is very, very interesting. You can give me a call if you are standing by. You can give me a call. It's 508-762-7621, 508-762-7621 on either the hot topic or anything that's on your mind. What you heard me say, if you want to rebut anything you want to say, anything you hear me say, or if you want to agree with what I say, 508-762-7621. Again, the hot topic, we have a few minutes left, still a few minutes left in the show. The hot topic, what's your take on this one here? How would you deal with it? If you have a friend and you find out that the friend is cheating, would you break up your friendship with that person because you found out that the person is cheating? 508-762-7621. 508-762-7621. Give me a call. All right. Let me get back to some more music, and we're going to come back and play some more statistics. We're talking about Jamaica this evening. It's celebrating and bigging up Jamaica, but in the meantime,
Eric Donaldson, a renowned Jamaican reggae artist, emerged in the 1960s. His soothing vocals and socially conscious lyrics earned him fame. Donaldson's hit song Cherry O Baby propelled him to international acclaim, securing him a prestigious Jamaican Festival Song Competition win in 1971. He remains an influential figure in reggae music. Eric Donaldson, a renowned Jamaican reggae artist, emerged in the 1960s. His soothing vocals and socially conscious lyrics earned him fame.
Hello, you're live on the radio. Good evening.
A pleasant good evening to you, Chris.
Hey, good evening, Sister Pat. How are you?
I am blessed. I'm blessed. How about you and your family?
I am doing fine. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Yes, I'm listening to the program. Very interesting. And I love the breakdown that you gave of the police,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the activity that they are doing, and they ought to be commended.
Mm-hmm.
Because prior, I mean, it's as if the police, they were running scared of the criminals.
Right.
The criminals criminals took over the country.
Mm-hmm.
So now we see a different era wherein, someone has to take charge. You got to step up to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have to. You cannot let them run the country in amok.
Right.
Jamaica is a beautiful country, beautiful island,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so ironic. It's so unfair
Mm.
that the criminals have caused the country to have such a negative name and impact. But still, you still have folks traveling to Jamaica. So irrespective of what
Mm-hmm.
people have to do now is just be mindful, just be careful. Like with every other country you go, there is crime.
Exactly.
So you just have to be cautious, before you
And the thing
travel.
about it, Sister Pat, is not that
Yeah.
we expect Jamaica to be crime free. That will never happen. We are not
Mm-hmm.
we are not dumb. We are not stupid people. We are not irrational people. We
Mm-hmm.
understand that anywhere you have human beings, there are going to be difference in opinion, and some people
That's
just
right.
can't control their temper. So tempers are going
Yes.
to flare, and people are going to do
Mm-hmm.
things, right? And outside of that, people, you just have some unscrupulous people, and people are going to
Of course.
rob and kill and all of that. So we expect um, that there are going to be people killed, and there we expect that people are
Mm-hmm.
going to be robbed and whatever. But it shouldn't be. We shouldn't accept the fact that we have decades of 1,000 and more of our Jamaican brothers and sisters getting killed,
Mm-hmm.
and we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it has become. We become so
The
used to
norm, the
it,
social norm.
exactly, so that we don't want to see it reduce. Because I am convinced that we have some people in our society that are rooting for the criminals. I am now convinced.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I
Oh
am, I am,
yes.
I am.
Especially.
It is mind-boggling that you have the crime going down. The
Mm-hmm.
police finally is getting a hold of the
Upper
situation,
hand,
and
upper
people
hand
coming
as
out to
to
talk
how
about
they
them
can root
protesting.
out the
Protesting
criminals.
what?
Yes. Now it's unfortunate. I don't know what the statistic is showing.
Mhm.
It's unfortunate that some innocent folks, men on a whole, have lost their lives, whether due to mental illness
Mhm.
or uh, they're not giving proper identification or whatever. I'm not saying I condone the police doing, um, going ahead and killing off people like that. No,
Mm.
that's not
Mm.
the
Right.
ultimate way to
Right.
go. And I believe this is why, for the most part, you have folks who would condone the criminals, especially if they find out in their area that the police deliberately shut down a loved one or whatever. Yes, that's where the public outcry is going to come into play. But how often does this happen? Is it often or is just on occasion?
We don't have what we have. We have the police oversight body, Indicom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where if there most of the times when when there's a police shooting,
Mm-hmm.
Indicom will come in and investigate. And if they
Mm-hmm.
find that the police did something wrong, then they
Mm-hmm.
are charged, prosecuted,
Right.
and the law takes its course. That's the
Mm-hmm.
natural order of things, right? And so we have to allow the system to work and stop casting assertions and stop blaming the police for doing their jobs. When you come
Mm-hmm.
out and you demonstrate and talk about extrajudicial killings,
Mm-hmm.
you are putting the cart before the horse
That's
because you
right. You're
have
taking
no
matters in your
evidence.
own hand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
you're
if you
taking
have
matters in
evidence
your
of
own hand.
that, What you need to do is present the evidence to the court and let the court do its job. But you cannot just blindly come out and blanket everybody and say the police need to stop killing Jamaicans. Why? I am not for that. If they challenge the police, by all means. I want the police to react, and I want the police to win the battle.
Of course, because they have some real bad man in Jamaica,
Sister Pat.
Real bad man, and I see where police is taking them out now.
Let me tell you something.
They're not playing with them.
A few years ago.
Yes.
I was traumatized when I used to watch social media and see what's going on down there in Jamaica with the gunmen.
Oh, yes.
Oh, brazen they were. The middle of the day. I remember, it wasn't so long ago, when them used to go at the what do you call it? The carrier. The Brinks carrier, whatever they want to call them name.
Oh, the Brinks truck, that carries the money.
Beryllium. When they used to go at Beryllium. Right. And man, it was terrorism, I mean, it was mayhem. The middle of the day, these men just come out with them high-powered weapon and they just take over a whole street, and they just turn it on. And now the police are fighting back. And not only fighting back, they are winning. Finally, the police are winning. And instead of the entire country getting behind them, you have some people who are doing it for political reasons too,
And support the police for the fight against the gun violence. Because I have watched videos where I see they have confiscated shipload of guns that were earmarked for Jamaica. Now, these guys can't read and write. They don't have no job. They don't have no skills. All they have is crime. Where they get money from to buy guns? Where are these guns coming?
It's what the police are calling.
They're coming from here. But
it's what the police are calling organized crime, because what is happening, you have people in the diaspora, criminals in the diaspora, who don't believe that Jamaica have enough guns. So they have to organize with those criminals in Jamaica to send more guns down there. So that is what is happening. So it's an organized. So yes, a lot of them down there, and some of them it's the scamming business, and they used to make money, but the police have gotten a hold of that. So a lot of it, they're choking them where that is concerned, cutting off that illicit gain,
that
they don't have that amount of money, because a lot of the money that was coming through scamming, it was going right back into criminal activities, because these men are buying more guns because they are they have to facilitate their gangs. That's what's happening. So it's not a lot of people believe that it's some little poor man have it. No, these guys them have money, and instead of doing something positive with the money, they have it
constructive.
Exactly. What they're doing with it is facilitating gang violence.
So it's crime upon crime.
Exactly. So now the police is finally getting a hold of it. Make us support the police there, man. Because me live in America, but I don't intend to live in America for all the days of my life, So I want for Jamaica to be a free society where I can go home and live out the rest of my life in peace.
Now I am going to ask you this question. Do you think realistically that this will ever happen? That Jamaica will be free from crime, free from these criminals?
No, Jamaica will never be free from crime, as I said before. But I think if we continue on the trajectory, I am positive, I have the feeling that we can win, we can reach a level that it is tolerable and livable, and that we don't have to be on the edge every day like that. Because what happens, when you see these things on the news, even if you live in the safest part of the society, it affects you,
Of course,
because
psychologically.
Exactly. You feel as if the country is under siege. So even though you may feel a little bit safer than the man downtown, or the people in the volatile communities, you still don't feel 100% safe.
No,
Exactly.
it still affect you. Definitely,
So when
because
you
it
bring
could
it
be your
down,
neighbor, could be your child.
absolutely.
You could be a family member. It would affect you in any way.
And when you see these things happening, as a matter of fact, the Minister of National Security, he is saying that if the trend continues, by the end of this year, it is very possible that we will see. As a matter of fact, the Prime Minister have said that he's expecting to see under 1,000 murders this year.
Wow.
The security minister is saying that if this present trend holds, we may see under 600 murders. No, I am not that optimistic. However, if that happens, it would be a game changer in Jamaica. We have not seen anything like that for decades.
Okay. Well,
So,
nothing ventured, nothing gained. You have
exactly.
to put some
And
policy
the
and
police,
procedure in plan.
Yes, man, they have a plan. And they are working.
Yes, an earmark. Yeah, this is their goal, because you have to set goals.
Exactly.
Basically, we see where, it had gotten out of hand, and Jamaica was on the high risk alert.
And the funny thing is, Sister Pat?
Yes.
When the criminals were winning, a lot of people were cussing the police and worthless.
Yeah, the police lazy, they're chicken, they're scared,
and they cuss the government. The government now do nothing.
I know the government.
They are showing
on the palace.
Exactly, and you still have people who still. So, listen. As for me and my friends and family, we support the police. 100%.
I'm for that 100% too. Yeah. I like the fact that when I go back home, on vacation, I can walk the street, I can go visit, family and friends, and not be scared, because I tell you, those gunshots, man.
This is stuff about gunshot and back.
I can't handle that at all.
I tell you, I don't say.
No way. Right. Okay. Right. I kind of miss a part of the hot topic. Kind of brief me.
All right. So here's what happened on that. A young lady, she's saying that if she, I phrased the question as whether or not you would break up with one of your friends if you found out that they were having an affair. I mean, it's none of your business, but because of your morality or because of how you grow, whatever it is. So she's saying that she wouldn't friend anybody who is cheating. Right? So I am asking the question, would you friend or would you unfriend somebody just because you found out that they were having an affair with somebody? That was the gist of the question. Or is she on sound footing for encouraging people to do that? Or you just mind your own business and keep it moving.
Well, there's a saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Mm.
If one takes me as their friend, I expect that you should be able to confide in me
Mm-hmm.
and talk to me about anything.
Right.
It really doesn't matter how detrimental it is.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I wouldn't want to sit back and watch my friend going down Skid Row and not be able to say something to that friend. Now, it's not what we say at times, it's how we say things, And if I don't think that I am capable enough and honest enough to say to you, well, Chris, we have been friends. We're platonic friends. However, this is what I have observed. I am not here to chastise you. I'm not here to condemn you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something you would like to talk about? And if you want to talk about it, I'm all ears whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a friend would talk to a friend.
Right.
But if you just come out and just condemn the person and give them a piece of your mind, no, that's not a friend at all. For me, Chris, I take friendship very, very personal. Very personal.
Right.
I'll give you a little synopsis. The best man at my wedding, because I was married, 1974. And the best man at my wedding, up until today, we are friends. My ex-husband passed away a couple of years ago. And me and David, we are friends. I've gone to his house and I tell his wife, I said, listen, David is my friend.
Right.
We have not had relationship. We are friends. And good friends are hard to come by.
Yes, yes.
And when you take someone as a friend, or when someone take you as a friend, believe you me, it speaks volume. And it reminds me of the story of David and Jonathan. Saul's son, Saul wanted to kill David, but Saul's son and David became good friends. And there's a saying, a good friend sticketh closer than a brother.
Yes, yes.
Yes, a good friend is better than pocket money. So for me, I should be able to say to my friend, so and so. And
but what if the friend tell us, listen, this is my business, stay out of it? Would you break off the friendship?
No,
okay,
I wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't break off. No,
right.
I would just simply say to her, now, in spite of our differences, I am your friend.
Right.
I'm gonna be your loyal friend. Okay? Don't forget that I am your friend. Whenever you need me, I am here.
Exactly. And that is how I view it, because she is saying, well, if you're doing that, basically I'm paraphrasing, you're not a good person, and she wouldn't want to have you in her circles. And I am like, look, if my personal belief is that, hey, listen, if this person is my friend, I mean, like, that's his or her life.
Right.
So, hey, you ought to know, if I can say to you, hey, look, this is not a good look, this is not what, and if you feel like, hey, this is my life and this is what, I'm not going to base my friendship off of,
I'm not gonna let that
your
destroy
relationship.
Our friendship.
Yeah,
No.
that's your relationship. What
Yes.
does that have to do with me?
Yes, absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
Absolutely. That's how I look at it. Oh, yes. So
sometimes people need to just mind their own business. That's how I look at it.
Okay. I have another good friend. She always says, seek a friend before you need one.
Yeah.
Seek a friend before you need a friend. So when you take someone as your friend, you see, like I said, friendship, relationship, you know, it can be contingent on what you want the friendship to be. The friendship can be temporary. The friendship can be long term.
Right.
It has to be my way or your way, you know, and this is something that people need to understand, you know, when you are basically having a relationship. You are my friend, and I'm going to respect you, and you're going to respect me. But if I see you going down Skid Row and I just sit back and don't tell you, I wouldn't feel good about me.
Right.
No? And maybe you, a friend, wouldn't feel good either knowing that. But you never told me.
Yes, yes.
You never told me this. Sometimes people just, they want to test you. They want to see how far they can go with you. And if they feel they can run amok all over you or on you, that's what they will do. But it all boils down to mutual respect and mutual understanding. Because friends who respect friends, you know, you look out for your friend. You want the best for your friend. Yeah, you don't want the worst, no. But for me, I would not just give up on my friendship just like that. No, we would be friends, but if you want me to draw the line, so be it. If you don't want to be me to be your friend, just simply tell me. You don't want to be, I don't no longer, this relationship is null and void.
Right.
You know, you go your way and I go my way. So which means it wasn't a friendship in the very first place. It wasn't, you know, it was an amicable relationship. No.
All right. Thank you very much for the call, Sister Pat.
Those are my few words, my 2 cents as usual.
As usual. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate the call.
You're welcome, Chris. All right.
Have a good night.
Now. You too now. Bye-bye.
Now special request to all the girls who love to eat out the books, man.
In 1971, he remains an influential figure in reggae music. Eric Donaldson, a renowned Jamaican reggae artist, emerged in the 1960s. His soothing vocals and socially conscious lyrics earned him fame. Donaldson's hit song Cherry O Baby propelled him to international acclaim, securing him a prestigious Jamaican Festival Song Competition win in 1971. He remains an influential figure in reggae music. Eric Donaldson, a renowned Jamaican reggae artist, emerged in the 1960s. His soothing vocals and socially conscious lyrics earned him fame. Donaldson's hit song Cherry O Baby propelled him to international acclaim, securing him a prestigious Jamaican Festival Song Competition win in 1971. He remains an influential figure in reggae music. Eric Donaldson, a renowned Jamaican reggae artist, emerged.
All right, that thing there got stuck on me. I didn't want that clear. But anyway, yeah, let's get back to some more music until we get out of here. We're almost at the end of the program, so I want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Who remember this one here?
She want to see her boobs and she can't see her boobs. She not taking for Monday, miss a night that Tuesday. She have a friend the books, miss a fun of Friday. And when you check it out Friday, you pay day. Him carry around the lane and give her dollars one away, yes. Say Bob stay, she run and eat him out, yes. Say Bob stay, Michelle and eat him out, bim. Say Bob stay, a pot and yam him out, yes. Say Bob stay, jam on him trash already, bim. Say Bob stay, him have a bang of money. And fling them in the taxi, carry them gone to theater. And little laugh and that him have to spend some dollars. And come back now they hear him have to buy some liquor. Yes, the frack away him buy them cost $1,000. Me call it, say Bob stay, girl go and go eat him out, babe. Say Bob stay and him trash and ready. Me say for your bop and look where we now want for your bobs. You live the life you love. You love the life.
Yes, man, you live the life you love, don't you? You love the life you live.
I will give.
Ouch! Listen to this.
From New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. I am Ginger Spice from New Jersey, and you are listening to Caribbean Vibes Radio, the very best online radio station. Caribbean Vibes Radio, number one.
I hope your reggae music keep playing on the world. No matter what the price of the music is nice. Oh, your little sister, and drop it tonight. Whoa, whoa, breathe in. I bring from Jack to all ragamuffin. Ooh, breathe in. I bring from Jack to all ragamuffin. Ooh, I hope it takes the mind and the soul in control. And most of all, it should never grow old. It's the only music that rocks them soul. And most of all, to make a good time roll. Greetings I bring from Jack to all ragamuffin. Ooh-wee. Greetings I bring from Jack to all ragamuffin. Ooh-wee. Some willy willy whoa oh 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 oh, one willy willy whoa oh oh oh, one willy willy whoa oh 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 oh. You live the life you love. You love the life you live. Everything you have in mind, I will give. Ooh-wee. Bang diggy dum dang zugu zing. Ba diggy diggy dum dang zugu zing. Ba diggy doogie doogie dum dang baga doogie doogie dum dang doogie dum. Whoa 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 whoa. Breathe in. I bring from Jack to all ragamuffin. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Breathe in. I bring from Jack, ooh-wee, to all ragamuffin. Ooh-wee. If them must say name and your number, just tell them you are ragamuffin soldier. And if further, reggae ambassador.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again I want to say thank you all. Thank you. It's time for me to pack up my little bundle to get out of here. But not before I say thank you to everybody who called in. Well, we only have one call since night still, so but you know it go. You know how it is. Thank you to everybody who participated and all those who shared.
Where you get so much money from?
Well, this is how we take you out of here for another Thursday. My name is Chris Whilby, and this has been the Chris Whilby Show, the international show with lots and lots of Jamaican vibes. Listen to this. Oh boy, I tell you.
No put it there, make sure do one put it there. When they put it on the table, she said do one put it there. When they put it on the buffet, she said do one put it there. When they put it in the closet, she said do one.
Oh boy, the music, yeah. Listen to that. Peter Metro, what I tell you. The track back Thursday. Julia Meikle-Benaya, how you doing, Julia? How you doing, my sister? And everything good? Everything cook and curry? Linky Dreader, massive good evening to you.
Now many people might think that dreadlocks is not romantic.
Listen to this.
Just don't feel away. Love say,
ouch.
Undercover lover, be your undercover lover.
Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, the international show.
Undercover lover, be your undercover.
The Jamaican Vibes. Chris will be the Vibes Master. Covering the globe like no one else can. I tell you, from Montego Bay to Manhattan, from Kingston to Canada, and from London to to Lagos, we got you covered.
Don't pretty girl, me say don't rush me.
Don't forget, this is where culture meets conversation, music meets movement. It's a Chris Whilby show. I will catch you next week Thursday when we'll do it all over again. But in the meantime, stick around. Keep it locked to your number one station, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. Every weekday morning, Julia Meikle Benaya is right here, starting at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. rather.
And then them come and tell me about them love Josie Whale, yes. Undercover lover, me a undercover lover.
And I'll be back here this Sunday with the
In the area, a long time me must
gospel show.
boss. Long time me must like me eye them just.
6 o'clock on a Thursday. Oh, my brain is frying here. 6 o'clock on a Sunday and 8 o'clock on a Thursday, right? Yeah, you don't have to see with me still. And it's after hours. Lady D would have said, me I come go up, you know, me I come go up. But well, Lady D go up, Lady D go up and me go round. So Lady D gone up and me I come go round. Not true? Alright, take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. I am out of here. Have a fantastic night and enjoy the weekend. God bless you all. God.
Appear pretty dress, undercover lover, me a undercover lover. Yes, that is